Xin Chào, what's up everybody? Welcome to my channel, Fat and Broke, over on the YouTubes here. We're over in Vietnam, Saigon City. Soon you will see me debuting my first merch that I will wear as I film. I was gonna wear it today, but I had to iron it and I was in a hurry, but you guys will see it soon. In this video today, we are going to talk about drunk driving in Saigon, Vietnam. Drunk driving during the holiday season's coming up. We've got Christmas coming up, we've got New Year's Eve, and of course Tet coming up. And it's a very popular time for expats that live in Saigon that do own motorbikes to go drive around and pretty much get drunk as shit and go from place to place to place, bar to bar to bar. And I'm gonna give you my honest opinion on this stuff. First things first, drunk driving. I'm not a fan. I think it is dangerous. And in a city like Saigon, I'm not really seeing a necessity behind having to drive if you're going out to drink when they have such a fantastic ride-hailing service such as Grab, which is running 24/7 on an app. You get the license plate number of the Grab driver. You can verify everything, takes you to the place. I don't understand. It costs $1 to $2 maybe if you live far away. It's a struggle for me to see why you would risk driving your motorbike around just to drive around because you like to drive and drink. Boys, you don't need to drive around even if you got like a lot of guys here. I got a couple buddies. And this is, again, when I say buddies, I'm taking multiple people and combining them. These are how these stories are created. They're an amalgamation of different things and people. So yeah, I've got buddies that, you know, spend a lot on their motorbike and they want to drive it everywhere to like show it off and be cool, but they'll be like, let's go out and drink and stuff, and I'll be like, all right, I'll meet you there, and they'll show up on the bike and I'm like, well, what are you doing, bro? Like, I'm gonna drive. I'm only gonna have a few. I'm like, are you gonna have like 4 or 5 or 3 or like just a few? But I mean, again, why do you need to drive if you're gonna have drinks when there's such a thing as like Grab? It's a difficult struggle for me to be like, yeah, I totally am with you. And can you drive around drunk in Vietnam and Saigon, in District 1 especially, and like into District 2 and where expats live? Sure. Are you gonna get maybe pulled over or maybe run into like a DUI checkpoint on occasion? Yes. Will you have to pay a fine, a bribe to get away? Yes. Will they probably arrest you and take your stuff? No. That's Vietnam. Only if they're doing like a drunk driving sting, which currently right now they are going to be doing. They currently are doing. So they're in the middle right now of like kind of a citywide drunk driving go through type deal, and all kind of in this province, this area. So be on the lookout if you are going to be a person that drinks and drives, to be wary of that type of deal. Again, are you going to get in trouble if you get caught? No. Is it a particularly safe and good idea to do when you can just take a $1 Grab, or if you're with your girlfriend or wife, a $3 taxi at best, maybe $4, $5 if you live far? I'm not understanding why the need would be for anyone to really drive. So I mean, that's really my summed up thoughts about drinking and driving. I think it's terrible. It's not a good idea. I think you should stay away from it. Like I said, take a Grab, take a taxi. When you go out drinking, go out to have, you know, fun. You're not going out to worry about keeping your limit of drinks inside so you can still like drive and stuff. Now they do have a weird system. Like, let's talk about drinking culture and drunk driving here for like Vietnamese people and stuff. So they do set up these like roadblocks, like I said, just like during the year for a month or two, usually going into Tet, you know, collect money, whatever you want to call it. But they'll set up these things, and for a Vietnamese, if they go through one of these things, or if you get caught, you know, they're more than likely going to take your motorbike and charge you like a fee to come pick it up. I think it's 5 to 10 million for a bike, and then like 15 to 50 million for a car. It was some crazy price. I gotta turn the camera this way. Right, the Lin. So like a Vietnamese, they will take all that stuff. This chick like seriously thinks I'm filming her. I walk by here every day. I've never filmed this massage place, and they're acting like I film it every day. It's funny. So as I was saying earlier in the video, oh, she ran away. She's one of the massage girls. This is funny. She thinks I'm like filming her. These girls are crazy, bro. This area has become like that though with the camera. This has become like the no zone camera area. Even kind of circling outside of it now. So as I said, if you're Vietnamese, they very well can take your bike, especially through one of those things, and charge you an exorbitant fee. I haven't heard too much of like actually getting arrested. So like, are you gonna like straight up get like arrested? What's up, bro? How you doing, man? Yeah. So like, are you gonna actually get arrested and shit? I highly doubt it, and you don't hear about that happening. But the drinking culture here is huge. You know, it's one of the easiest places to drink and drive. So this is why it allows for people to really drink and drive here, and why you can do it, and why many expats think to do it. You know, the whole expat community here, as far as driving goes too, they're not, for the most part, the greatest either. But again, you know, you start to drive like the locals and stuff. I've had fortunate driving experiences here by just driving normal and not fast and not speeding. You know, I had a sport bike, never wrecked it, sold it. I got the Grom 125 now. I ride that all the time, no problem. You know, I think there's a streamer in Thailand, he had a sports bike, and you can tell he really didn't have too much experience being behind a sports bike, and he wrecked it, and he got hurt. So you got to be wise about these things, people. And drinking and driving, you don't really need to, in my opinion, add to the concept. A little bonus clip, if you do like Strong Zero, the Japanese drink, Family Mart in Vietnam, as of last month, has started carrying Strong Zero at all Family Mart locations. So you got to kind of look for it. I've seen it at almost every Family Mart. It's a delicious 9% alcoholic beverage. If you're interested in it, I'd come check it out. All the police are coming back. So the police, it looks like, are coming back to Lynn Cherry. They've come here earlier today to shut them down, but I don't know if that's what they're coming through here right now. They had the lights off and everything earlier. It's becoming, yeah, they're going to Lynn Cherry. They pulled in front. Let's go check it out. This is kind of bonus content for the YouTube video. I'm talking about drunk driving, so let's see what this is. We're looking at Lynn Cherry, which is kind of like a massage brothel, you would kind of type deal call it. And they've been coming down here lately and kind of shutting it down because there's been massive lines is what's been happening. Like the Korean guys have been coming here in boatloads. Like they're coming in groups of 10 or 15, and like the dudes are going up there and, you know, getting a massage, and they're like sitting outside smoking cigarettes and stuff. So I think what's happening is they're starting to not like the way it makes this area look on the external. So they're coming through. And again, for some of the really best food, who's yelling? For some of the really best food, somebody's yelling at me. In this area, the most affordable, go to 5 Coup. So 5 Coup over here, super affordable, super good barbecue. I highly recommend it. If you got a large group of people, come check it out. As ever, I live stream over at kick.com/ZBATZ, ZBATZ. We're on a stream right now. If you want to watch me stream and travel all over the world, world traveler. I've been over 379 countries. Come check me out. If you want to see additional content and all the stuff from Japan, that's over at patreon.com/FatBro. Thank you so much for watching. See you on the next one. Stay frosty.